Watch, Eala recognized as PSA Female Athlete of the Year. Filipino tennis ace Eala was recognized as the Philippine Sports Writers Association, PSA, Athlete of the Year in the Media Organizations Awards night at the Diamond Hotel Manila on February 16, 2026. Eala, who shared the award with co-athlete of the year in gymnast Carlos Yulo, couldn't attend the event as she was competing at the Dubai Tennis Championships. In a recorded video message, Eala said she was honored to share the award with Yulo and that the recognition was the reflection of the tennis growth in the Philippines. Watch, Eala recognized as PSA Female Athlete of the Year. A story of history, heart, and the relentless pursuit of excellence. In the colorful world of sports, where grit meets grace and passion meets purpose, Eala shines as one of her generation's most electrifying figures. Recently, she was recognized as the Female Athlete of the Year by the prestigious Philippine Sports Writers Association, PSA, a moment that marks not just a personal triumph, but a milestone in Philippine sports history. This honor, part of the PSA Annual Awards Night, perhaps the most distinguished celebration of Filipino athletic achievement, places Eala among the legends of national sport, celebrating her remarkable 2025 season and everything she has achieved for Philippine tennis. From dreamer to trailblazer, the rise of Eala. Eala's rise to prominence was never accidental. It was earned through years of tireless work, international exposure, and a persistent belief in what was possible. Born into a family with strong sporting roots, her mother was a national swimmer. Eala embraced tennis early, showing a rare blend of talent and competitive fire from a young age. As a junior, she burst onto the global scene, capturing titles and showcasing her potential as a future star. But it was in 2025 that she truly defined herself as a world-class athlete. Here are the landmark achievements that made her candidacy for the PSA Athlete of the Year undeniable. Globe showing Europe-Africa breaking barriers on the global stage. First Filipina to break into the WTA Top 50 in history, a feat that not only elevated her personal career but charted new territory for Filipino tennis at the highest professional level. Historic WTA runs, including spectacular victories over higher-ranked players and deep progress in major tournaments, moments that drew attention worldwide. First Filipino to win a WTA-level title at the Guadalajara Open 125. Cementing her place among champions and changing perceptions of what Filipino tennis players can accomplish. Philippines a golden moment at the Southeast Asian Games. Eala also delivered one of the defining moments of her career at the 2025 Southeast Asian Games, winning gold in women's singles, the Philippines' first gold in women's tennis in 26 years. This wasn't just a medal, it was a symbolic victory, proof that Filipino athletes can rise to the pinnacle of competition and bring home glory for their nation. What the PSA recognition means. The PSA Athlete of the Year award isn't given lightly. As one of Philippine sports' most respected honors, it is awarded annually by the Philippine Sports Writers Association to athletes whose performance and impact have defined excellence in the past year. Past awardees include legendary figures like Manny Pacquiao and Hidilyn Diaz, icons who reshaped their sports and inspired generations. In 2025, Eala was named Female Athlete of the Year, sharing the overall Athlete of the Year honor with gymnastics icon Carlos Yulo, making history as co-honorees, something that had not happened in over 2 decades. This recognition represents far more than accolades or trophies. It acknowledges impact. Impact on the sport of tennis in the Philippines. Impact on aspiring Filipino athletes dreaming of international success. Impact on the cultural narrative that Filipino athletes can compete and win on the biggest stages. A message from Eala. This is just the beginning. Unable to attend the awards night in person due to her participation in the WTA Tour in the Middle East, Eala sent a heartfelt video message during the PSA Awards night at the Diamond Hotel. In that message, she said something that resonated far beyond the award itself. This is just the beginning. Her words are powerful, not because they reflect confidence, but because they signal unwavering commitment and forward momentum. In the same message, she acknowledged what this award means, not just to her, but to the sport of tennis and to young Filipinos dreaming of their own breakthroughs. It's a statement that blends humility with ambition, recognizing the honor she has received while setting her sights on the road ahead. The cultural significance of Alex's achievement. In the Philippines, where sports heroes are woven into the nation's identity, moments like Alex's recognition are cultural milestones. Megaphone redefining Filipino possibility. For generations, Filipinos have illustrious champions in boxing, weightlifting, and gymnastics. But tennis, often viewed as an elite or distant sport, has long lacked a global figure rooted in Filipino soil. Alex's successes help bridge that gap. Her journey sends a clear signal. Filipino athletes can succeed in any sport they choose. Dreams don't end at borders. They begin where courage meets opportunity. A pioneering athlete today creates pathways for countless others tomorrow. Girl medium skin tone, a role model for the next generation. In a world where representation matters, Alex's presence on the world tennis circuit offers something profound, a new story for Filipino youth. Not just in tennis, but in every field where young Filipinos aspire to rise, compete, and excel. Whether it's a child swinging a racket on a dusty barangay court or a high school athlete chasing glory in school competitions, Alex's journey shows them that possibility is real and history is waiting to be written. The road ahead, more than just 1 year. Though 2025 was extraordinary, Alex's ambitions are far from complete. She continues competing on the WTA Tour, facing fierce rivals and carving her path among the world's elite players. Her focus remains on climbing the rankings higher, representing her nation with pride, and inspiring excellence at every step, whether in Dubai, Melbourne, Miami, New York, or wherever competition calls. Her story is still being written, with chapters yet to unfold, records yet to be challenged, and glory yet to be won. A legacy taking shape. In a single year, Eala has. White heavy checkmark lifted Philippine tennis onto the global stage. White heavy checkmark set multiple historic firsts for Filipino athletes. White heavy checkmark earned one of the country's highest sporting honors. White heavy checkmark inspired a generation of young people to dream bigger and reach further. Her recognition as PSA Female Athlete of the Year is more than an award. It's a symbol of transformation, of a sport's rise, of a nation's pride, and of a young athlete's unquenchable spirit. As Alex herself said, "This is just the beginning." And for Filipino sports and the dreams of millions, there's no limit to how far that beginning can take her. If you'd like, I can also adapt this for publication, add a photo caption section, or help craft a video script version of this story. Movie camera speech balloon, just let me know.